What's up, my people? How on a day waiting they happen, waiting they sub. So Linda IKEJI will be serving us this film on Netflix soon. Dark October. I can't wait. I don't click my reminder button on Netflix. I can't wait for it to drop. I don't want to be disappointed or I beg. It's because this story broke me back then. I don't want to remember the Alu4 incident, but a part of me still feel like, man, try and just watch the movie. The only thing we could pay me now if the movie no come make sense or no really depict those things we supposed touch on. But I know saying that IKEJI no go mess up. I mean, she's got the money, so hopefully, she got a very good director that's able to execute the plan well. Well, guys, moving on to the next one. Here we have Temi OTEDOLA. So she posted this on social media recently. I mean, the first thing that comes to your mind once you see a picture like this is she Mr. Eazi don't serve her breakfast. I wouldn't even blame you if that's the first thing that comes to your mind. It says here, your next slay is always after your last cry. So she put it here, you are forgiven and forgotten. So what is really going on? There's issue going on between you and Mr. Eazi because you go easy you. Like, seriously, we already have a ship for this. Yes, we have fans who are actually waiting for that wedding day, and now you want to drop them off in the middle. But yeah, I hope that's not the case, but that's the rumors out there now, like something is going on after she dropped this cryptic post on IG. Okay guys, it seems like Davido and his cousin Shina Rambo are having issues. I don't know. Davido just unfollowed Shina Rambo, and it's because of ladies. I mean, these are families, right? So it's just crazy that when ladies get involved, family tend to fight a lot because this got to do with Chioma and this guy's now ex or estranged wife, Shina Rambo's estranged wife. The wife, during her rant, to mentioned Chioma, and Davido wasn't really comfortable with that. Davido, doing his chat with his cousin, said that he ain't go show that lady pepper if that lady no stop to the mention Chioma for her rant. And Shina Rambo screenshot this thing and sent it to that girl's family. Like, I thought this lady had issues with Shina Rambo. I'm talking about Shina Rambo's estranged wife. And now with Davido, because their private message, this guy went ahead to share it, with that girl's family. You can see here, Davido said, how can she be bringing Chioma, and said, she not even talking to her, and I sent to you and you're just keeping mute. I am going to deal with her. Someone that has lost a child, you're mentioning her. And you can see the reply here, cause this shit is getting too much. So now they're beginning to have issues in their family. Like, guys, the next one right here, just let me know what you think about it. Next one here, right here, we've got rapper BLAQBONES. Rapper BLAQBONES, during an interview, he said, the fact say you be my girlfriend don't mean say I no go sleep with other girls. The fact that I'm taking you seriously doesn't mean that I can't sleep with other girls. Let's watch this.
Love the people that are around you, right? But it's one thing to say, no, this particular babe, she makes me feel a different way from the other people that I've been with. I really want to spend time. I really want to invest in this relationship. Don't you get to a point in your life where you're just really honest with yourself and you say that I'm not all the people I'm sleeping with. This particular babe makes me happier, and I want to take this thing seriously. Do you ever get there?
Seriously, it doesn't mean I should stop having the other people.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, no. I'll take a girl seriously, but like, it means that you are like up there. But it doesn't mean there's nobody else, There's, for you to be number one, it means that there's number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If not, there's no point saying there's number one.
Guys, moving on to the next one, the girlfriend and fiance association. This one still in the girlfriend association. Paul OKOYE'S girlfriend. So you can see her vibing to a song, and it says here, waiting Paul they enjoy for this broomstick. Seriously, this girl no care at all. Like, she's having the best time of her life, traveling here and there with Paul, private jets, everything. I mean, who doesn't want that? Look, I understand we would say, oh, why would Paul do this? Well, I mean, that's their personal life. Paul has a reason, and Paul hardly shares, his personal life, news about his personal life out there. He hardly, among the borders, the Okoye borders. I'm even shocked to see this, him revealing his babe to everyone. He's the secretive type. Even when it was like really, really serious back then, he kept mute and says less, than Peter. Yeah, so I mean, I think we should just leave this girl, let her have her fun, even though Paul dumps her tomorrow. I'm sure the lady has really enjoyed life. Okay, guys, moving on to the next one. But yeah, this lady shared this on social media recently. She said that these things are, satanic symbolism and behavior in Afrobeat music, and it's becoming a thing, and that we should start paying attention to these things, in Afrobeat. Like they are showing it to us in full glare, and we are not paying attention, or we are being ignorant. Guys, you guys need to watch this video and let me know what you think. It says here, we have to be careful what we are unconsciously putting into our subconscious.
Can't be the only one noticing a lot more symbolism and satanic behavior when it comes to music, and unfortunately Afrobeats music. I don't want to be that girl, but I can't unsee it. So I'm just going to show you guys, and you guys can decide if I'm just being over the top or if this is just kind of really weird. Let me show you. So this is Buju's song Cold Outside. I'm going to pause it at the point where I think it's just really strange. So just have a look, and I'm just going to pause it right here. Okay, let's pause it and have a look. Can you guys explain to me what these things are? Please explain to me what all this satanic stuff is, and tell me why we're listening to this. Tell me why we are entertaining this. I mean,
some people say, it's not a big deal. I mean, it's just a music video and stuff. It might not be, a big deal. But trust me, some of these things, I think is just important to just put it in mind that it exists. It happens. There's, satanic symbols, being thrown in some music videos, while others, it might just be, people drawing meanings to it. There are really strange things for sure. I mean, this lady, let me read what this person posted, in the comment section. It says these are really strange for sure. Reminds me of Ashake concert, day 2 I attended in December. He started his intro with a lot of satanic, spiritual looking things showing on screen. Strange looking cross, weird looking horns, a lot of dark spiritual images, stuff I can't even remember again.
Before I got
Well,
into the
guys,
industry,
come on, wait. Here we have KUNLE REMI. So this guy, during his conversation with Edu and his crew, they call it the Honest Bunch podcast. He said that back then, in UIY was still struggling, to get into the entertainment industry. He got an invitation from Millionaire, I suppose, who promised him fame if he, dance the tune. You understand what I'm trying to say? So guys, let us watch this video, and after that I will give you guys my own take, what I think about this.
before I got into the industry, a friend in UI, then I was in UI, said, this is one of my friends is an entertainer. He can guide you into the entertainment industry. I'm like, oh, okay. I got there. This nigga starts to call out names, starts to talk, say, why do I think they didn't select me for the ultimate search? It's because I've not paid my dues. This nigga sells this whole fruity shit to me in a big way that I'm just there like, he paints this whole picture like, if you don't bend that ass over, you ain't gonna make it, bro. You know when a person they talk to you, they look and say, this guy comes downstairs with a candle and a jar of oil and tells me I should, because he says I'm a virgin, I should put the
candle in the oil as lubricant and make it go through. Then after, he will now come, check it, and then from there, he will now connect me. I should tell him, my first month, I'll be driving the Benz.
So I think Iyabo Ojo reacted to that. Iyabo Ojo said, just give us the first letter of his first name and last letter of his surname. With violence, children will solve the puzzle. I don't think that makes sense. Even Don Jazz himself said, "Oh, give us the name now that you've blown and stuff." It doesn't make sense. You people just want him to mention a name without evidence. What KUNLE REMI is saying could be true, but mentioning the person's name is a bad idea. Truth be told, these things happens in our entertainment industry. Trust me, I have heard many stories. Me, I don't have a problem with you being gay, but don't force a straight guy or lure them to become gay. Some people today are now bisexual or even gay because of this. Like, their mindset is messed up that they can't undo it again. They need to, see a therapist or psychologist. Some of them tell about gay stuff. Here we have BISI ALIMI. BISI ALIMI says, dear gay men, today is good day to divorce your wife. Set that woman free so you can finally live your truth and find inner peace. While it won't be, you don't want to advocate of some sort. I've been awaiting the happen safe. Think about the cost of living a lie. Yeah, it's got a point actually. In fact, some people go as far as fathering a child with a lady they know they will definitely leave because of their sexuality. Why marry her in the first place? Why put her in that state? Imagine a guy leaving you and moving straight to another guy like him. You call him cheating with another guy like him. It's just messed up. It's gonna mess you up. It's gonna mess you up for a long time. Yeah. Moving on to the next one. Here's a lady that shares a story or experience with brides and brides to be who would create this WhatsApp group and started adding people that they know and a lot of people that they don't know.
Here, Nigerian brides, friends of the bride are supposed to be friends of the bride. It's not an avenue for you to just open a group chat and add people that you used to know, or maybe somebody in your contact list that used to view each other's status. Because I don't understand why I'm going to be in around 10 group chats for wedding, and all the brides have in each of these groups, we don't talk. These are people who've not spoken for years. You didn't even tell me I'm getting married. You just add me to a group. It's called friends of bride or bridesmaids. It's not an avenue for people to be trying to gather money, or somebody should be doing contribution for you people. Because you open somebody you have not seen for years. You don't even know how they are doing. Add them to a group. Because normally, me, I know friends of bride used to be 6, 10, 12. Now you'll be seeing over 20, 30 in group chats. You'll be seeing 50 friends and bride friends. Some of them is secondary school classmates, maybe junior secondary. They call your number by mistake. Then people greet once. You won't call the person and greet. I'm getting married though. Would you like to be part of? Ask. Would you like to be part of friends of bride, bridesmaid, friends of bride? All of them. There has to be a relationship. It's not a means or avenue for you to come and be looking for people to gather money to buy you gift. The fact that we haven't friends already means I know you are getting married. If maybe our relationship is not that cool, you can send me a DM. What up, babe? I'm getting married. It is more painful because you cannot just exit the group. You look rude. You that are managing your life to survive. They will not say you should do contribution for 5k, 10. Not the most annoying part. They will not say we are going to be putting people names that have paid. The Esther have paid. The remaining people do not write your name. Not paid, not paid, not paid. Everybody in that group, you know that you could not pay ordinary 5,000 naira. First off, you add me out of my own. You add me when I don't want to be added. You are not embarrassing me again. A group of over 50 girls. For a friend that I did not even know what she looked like again. You see people do bridal shower for the bride. It's because those are friends. They have a very good relationship. That's why they are coming together. They want to do a bridal shower. It's not you. You create a group chat with 50 random people. Maybe the only people there that you know is your sister and your best friend that is managing the group. You now see people there to come and do bridal shower for you. For what?
This happens in Nigeria, honestly. I think I spoke to a lady about this last month. She shares her own experience with me on that. So this lady added her in the WhatsApp group. And she said that this particular person that's about to wed or get married, they hardly talk. That she's even surprised that she would add her in that group so that they can donate money. And the money they are even calling itself is too much. That, okay, even if she wants to donate, okay, let me just help because my own day might come. She was like, the money is still much and we barely talk. You know, I've heard like 2 or 3 stories like that, similar. My own is it by force to spend money on a wedding if you can't afford it? Shina by force? I don't get to. Hey, now what? Straight to the next one. So some things they happen. This pastor slams his members. He said, how can you guys be giving 100 naira in church? He is, talking down on them seriously. First, you have to think about the people that comes to your church. Think about the area where you build that church. Share an area where people will get money they stay, or people where they struggle. I mean, people where they manage with their life. Some of these pastors, they don't care.
350, I know about 20 liters every service. Shame to you. You got 100 naira. Shame to you. Go out there church ever. Shame. When you men also gonna go again ever bro. Maka wo ye game no Chineke ade se gonye ye kofu e God billion ton no chegu majestically God enye Chineke 100 naira mande yere 20 naira ni enye Chineke o ta o na arịọ me ye wodi from nga zuli from nga so iso for like you through abi.
They don't really care about you. See, I'll tell you a story. When I was little, right, my dad was giving so much to a pastor, right, and where we were living wasn't even conducive enough to raise a child. Yet this pastor will never advise my dad about gathering money and moving out. He will come to that rough place and collect tithes. I wouldn't call it tithes, whatever money he asked my dad. Later my dad stopped giving him money. I mean, this was after a long time safe. We don't talk tire, everybody don't complain tire before my dad back and stop to give money. And we moved out of that house to a better place. Now, this man paid us a visit in the new apartment, the better apartment, and he boldly told my dad that he should have moved out of that shack long time ago. This was a man that never mentioned anything like that too, when he was busy visiting the same shack house, collecting thousands of naira. Never advised my dad that, look, why don't you move out of this place, save this money and move out. See, things they happen, my people. Moving on to the next one. Here we have PRETTYMIKE. So PRETTYMIKE posted recently, if you know more than 3 stingy guys, that means you beg too much. I saw someone who says, you don't need to even meet someone. You don't need to beg someone to know that they are stingy. I think this got to do with some people's mentality. My own is, if I know you to be a friend that always complain about someone being stingy, or always have a negative mindset or negative thing to say about the rich, things like that man must be into rituals. I suspect when it's not like they heard any rumors about that man, who they just assume immediately. They don't know that man. Things like, oh, that man must have stolen millions to get that car. Someone that you don't even know. In fact, you probably just saw them that same day with that car, and you started saying things like that. Like anytime they see good things, they always have an excuse for why they are the way they are, and everyone doing well got their money through shady means. Once I notice you are such a person, I move forward. I move straight, because you see, to attract good things, you have to like good things, even though it doesn't favor you or they didn't share it with you. Just be happy for other people. You don't, except you hear some certain news about them. Same thing goes to being calling somebody stingy, greedy, this, that. Have you checked yourself? Another person is calling you stingy. No matter how much you give out there, there will always be someone that sees you as stingy. Except you want to please the world and you will crash. Moving on to the next one. Remember yesterday, right? We talked about Nigerian ladies, 2 Nigerian ladies that were spotted on the streets, going out to fetch water out on the street or at the stream, not even tap water.
My people, I tell you, say I stay for village. Now they tell so now won't come. Wesha, I know they had them. I know say make una no come. Those way they come here, I tell them see me they wait till March, because everywhere guy say they now. The people don't too much. Water that they finish. Now, we won't go fresh water. My shoe now. When I notice say, I dey laugh for my village where they stay. We won't go fresh water for abroad. Hey, God, though. What can I see? I see my rubber where they carry. And I see my neighbor. Show them now, make them see. You new come, they say they walk us, they see a rubber. Now the road we they go so. So in case if I want still come, I not say me could no come. See, they see the way where we they go. See, see far. We won't go fresh water. Now they see When I want fresh water for Europe, when I want go stream, they carry rubber for it. This is my community for you. Oh. You are free to come, but wait till March because things get a day now. It's just too much. People just too much now.
Let us read some comment because some people reacted to that. Here we have Uta Franklin who says, yes, so many ladies here in Italy don't care to work to make money. They are just waiting for Italian government to do everything. I mean, everything for them. Jojo Amani says, which part of Italy this lady they stay? I've been at camp she did. Maybe she caught they caught their water because they didn't pay, or maybe they just want to do video because every part of Italy has water. Here we have BRYMO. Which city you dey in Italy? Okay. Richard Noel says those girls living in Italy are still in asylum camp there. They can't leave until they get their documents. Just to let you know that that place is not a rented apartment. They just came newly from Libya to Italy. We know the story. Here we have Sylvester who says, commenting about the lady talking out of sense concerning Italy. A lot of those people are not able to pay house rent, electricity, water bills, and move to abandoned place where all the house owners left there. Place like after Napoli, where many abandoned homes without no lights and water. Another person here, Kanayo wants to says, I hear a lot about France and Italy, but I think the lady is exaggerating slightly. I think they have no money and rented some rundown house, which probably has no water facility. She needs to stop lying for the gram. Okay. Here we have Falilat who says about the lady fetching water in Italy. Sorry, they are refugees and the government care less about them. Oh my God. Oriadi says, my comment is about that water thing. They live in a countryside of Italy. It's cheaper to stay there and they didn't pay for their water bill, or they just choose to go get water there just for the purpose of that video. I live in southern Illinois. It's a country life or village like she was calling it. It's cheap and a better lifestyle. I save money and vacation anywhere I want to go with money in my account and at hand. So don't let anyone hold you down by showing you some fake things about their condition. Have a blessed week, my people. Thank you so much, guys, for sharing your thoughts about this. Okay, moving on to the next one. Here we've got Rema. Rema shares his experience with some ladies who came to knock on his door around 3 a.m. in the morning. Well, life of a superstar or life of a celebrity. Let's watch.
What's the craziest thing like a female found? Like, did they chase you down the road? Like, what kind of crazy things have happened?
For this, I was really pissed at the promoter because I didn't know, because someone came to my door. Not someone, like a couple girls came to my hotel door at like 3 a.m. Yeah, a couple girls.
So, a couple? How much is a couple?
Just say like 4.
Okay.
You know? But to be honest, not saying I'm like gang affiliated, but what if those were my ops, like?
For real? That, 3 a.m. in a hotel, that's mad.
3 a.m. There was not that, little hole
in the door, yeah.
I just like, because whoever knows my room is my guy. With my shorts on, I'm like, what the f?
Okay, guys, here we have BRYMO. BRYMO is frustrated, like seriously. As much as I love BRYMO, I like his songs though. like his songs, not his personality anymore, but I still like his songs because I remember listening to his songs back then when I was down, and it kind of helped me. Can you imagine, these people don't even know how influential, they are. Now you're putting this crazy attitude out there. Like I said, he's getting frustrated here. He says, we have a country to build. Fix your effing attitude. Maybe BRYMO needs to fix his own attitude. He's been acting weird lately. I don't know what's wrong with this guy. Moving on to the next one. Here we have a doctor. I think people like this, they deserve recognition. They deserve to be recognized. Dr. Tayo Ojo. This is a neurosurgeon here in Nigeria. He lives here and works here in Nigeria, who have carried out successful surgeries, not just on Apoko Doctor. Because Apoko Doctor has a platform, does not mean that we should limit this man's intelligence or work to that alone, and just Apoko Doctor. There are so many other stories, good stories about this man from different people, that are not that popular. So this man must be really doing a great job, and he lives here in Nigeria. So what we are lacking are the facilities. Dr. Taiwo, thank you so much. You can see a lot of people that have, seen him. Look at this one. Dr. Ojo is the angel that saved my life. Speaking about appreciating people, here we have, I've watched this, I think I watched it last month. I stumbled on it again. I was like, man, this is so beautiful. And I didn't talk about it. Here's ADEKUNLE go to surprise a physically challenged person. And I think he gave him some money. I think 2 million. Shout out to ADEKUNLE Gold. Let's watch.
Wow! Wow! Why are you going to this one? I'm done, yes. Once the phone was spinning with 2 million naira.
Here we have a guy that built this car from scratch. It took him 4 years though to build the thing, but shout out to him. Eazi. His name is Ibitoye Michael. Let's watch.
When I did small, I yarn to myself, say the first car where I go use for my life, now me go do one. I don't do one now, and I dey happy. The project take me 4 years to finish. Before I start this car, I don't know anything. I no get idea on the car. But when I started, I go out, go seek for idea concerning the wedding. Now only one day it take me to learn the wedding. Concerning the mechanical aspects, I get that opportunity. Be say my papa na mechanic, so I dey follow am go shop when I be small. Concerning the fiberglass where I use do the body, I go online, search for video, so I come practice and I get them. My name na Ibitoye Olajide Michael. People they call me engineer Wichat. Na inventor I be. I be from Orin Ekiti in Ekiti State. I study plant science for university. The course where I want to study for school na mechanical engineering. But since they no give me twice, I no get choice to take the plant science. Everything wey dey on top this car na local material. Na around my side I get everything. The engine wey my car dey use na 1.6 liter Volkswagen engine. Na the engine wey Golf 3 dey use. My car get everything wey other cars dey get. My car get radio, seat belt, trafficator. My car get 4 gear wey get reverse. My car get reverse light. All these switches na for light. This one na for radio. I get cigarette port too. I fit use my car charge phone. The car shape wey you dey see for here na sports car. And I me draw everything myself. I no look any motor do am. Just because I no want me people wey get car wey go look like my own come catch me say I copy their their products. So everything where you see for the car body here, na me draw am myself. When I dey do the body of the car, I use carton as the mold. So now on top the carton, I come fiberglass the shape where you bring out.
All right, guys, that is where I'm going to hold it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget, like, subscribe. Till see you next time. Peace.